Welcome to my part 2 video on MCreator installation. If you have not seen part 1, you should probably watch it because it might explain a lot of things for you. So we left up at this loading screen and with this command terminal. So what we're going to do is we're going to minus it, and if you'll notice that it keeps loading and the workspace system keeps running. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to right click on the folder where it's housed, where we saved it. So now we're going to come in, we're going to hit get info. After choosing this, we have to come in and hit sharing and permissions. And then over here, it will show read only. We want to hit flubbers. We want to hit the person who you are and then change it to read and write. Okay. So for me, I'm going to change it to me to read and write. And now once I hit X and then I restart the program, it should, all you have to do is terminate the process. And now whenever you want to restart it, you come back into here and hit MCreator.command and hit open. And then allow it to open, give it time. And now you'll notice that it's doing all these different things. So now what you want to do is, and it's going to open up this website. Now what you want to do is you want to set up the workspace. So while it does that, give it some time. And so then what we're going to do is we're going to make our first element. Okay. I'm going to minus this out, and now I'm going to let this load. And this is going to take a while, so bear with me, I'll be right back. Now we're back and it's completely set up, and so we're going to make our first mod. I'm going to call mine test mod just for the setup. And I'm going to set the mod version to 1.12.2. You don't have to set it to that version, I'm just going to set it for my information. And so now the workspace is set up. Now you go to workspace and here you have your first mod element. So what I always do is, because it sometimes does not let me type, it's buggy, so I come over here and I restart the program once more, and I'll be right back after restarting the program. So as you can see, I've restarted the program, and now we want to go to workspace. Here it says to add your first mod element. So we're going to come in, and today I'm just going to make an item, our first item. And before you start anything, you want to go to resources and make a new texture, especially a block/item texture from a template. Now I can come in and I can change everything. For instance, I'm going to make a combination of an eye and an ender pearl, and then I'm also going to add in a bit of a different texture. Let me choose a texture. Alright, this looks like a good texture. So I'm going to change the color and I'm going to mess around with it a bit, and here we go. I want to use this texture and I'm going to call it, it's an item. I'm going to send it to red blood ender pearl. So now I'm going to hit OK, and now this is now a resource called red blood ender pearl. So now I'm going to make an item. I'm going to make an item, and I'm going to call it red blood ender pearl, but it's very important that you don't use any spaces for the name of the item. Now I want to come in, I want to hit this texture, I want to hit select, and now I can add in special information, like for instance, it glows a lot. I'll just give it the glowing effect. Now I'm going to hit next, and now the name of the GUI, I'm going to set it to the actual name, which is red blood ender pearl. And then I'm going to change the creative tab to materials, because I'm going to set it to a material. The maximum stack size is 16. That's what I'm going to set to it. So you can change everything. You're going to make it everything. You can change it to anything you want and set it to whatever you want. Like for instance, I'm going to set it so that it can destroy any block. And then we can set all these things. And so now we have this new red blood ender pearl. Now what you also have to do is, for every single item, you also have to make a crafting recipe for that item. I'm going to set this one to red blood C. Normally I'd be more specific. And so now, when you want to set it up, this is the recipe table and this is the smelting table. This has nothing to do with smelting. So we're going to add it to the crafting recipe. First off, I'm going to tell it what it's going to be made to, which is the new red blood ender pearl. And so I'm going to make it so that in order to make it, you have to get 4 sticks, all of which are in a diagonal pattern around the block. And So now I'm also going to add in on the inside an ender pearl, which, here we go. And I'm also going to add in a dye. So dye, I'm going to add in the red dye. So now I have this. Now if I hit next, now I have the recipe too. And now next time I'm going to show you how to compile it, how to run it, and how to test it. Until next time.